As one of the largest casinos in the world, the Mohegan Sun might be thought of as a universe unto itself, or given its seasonal motif, maybe a large city with 4 distinct boroughs, where every day is either Kentucky Derby or Mardi Gras. In any case, you wouldn't have to be a total gambling nut to envision living comfortably in the Mohegan Sun for months at a time without ever leaving. Have you ever considered the whole invisible city aspect of this? You got about 10,000 full and part-time employees at Mohegan Sun, working 3 shifts around the clock to keep things rolling. And most of the guests or visitors at the casino, ideally, don't even know they're there. So where are these people when they're not on the floor? It's called back of the house. It's an old theater and restaurant term that means basically you're out of sight and out of mind. And that's where we are, back of the house, the Mohegan Sun. If you think being a guest at Mohegan Sun could be a full-time gig, consider being an employee here. You could live pretty well back of house. Let's disappear down the rabbit hole. Because this place isn't just a locker room and a place to change clothes. Instead, it's a vast behind-the-scenes complex of corridors and departments. The first thing you'd sort of want to see would be the money pit, but you know, that's one aspect that is really off limits. I can't actually get into this area, which is where the offices for the table games are, but it is very much a part of being back of house. The main employee corridor back of house at Mohegan Sun is literally a mile long. Appropriately, it's called the Uncas Mile. It runs the length and breadth of the casino, from which all manners of stairwells, passageways, elevators branch off to the various departments. You don't need to be Lewis or Clark to navigate this stretch of road, but an inborn GPS system might not hurt. And if you get lost, there's street signs telling you where you're going. Walking the Uncas Mile, you might notice something very pleasant in terms of olfactory senses. Can you smell that? I know it's video, but I think you can smell it. We're in the bakery here, the on-site bakery. I don't know what they're making, but it smells awesome. The bakery is just one of the kitchen and cooking facilities that running round the clock to feed casino and hotel patrons, but also the employees too. As far as feeding 10,000 employees is concerned, the chow back of house here at the Mohegan Sun is about as far removed from the grade school cafeteria concept as Commander's Palace is from one of those convenience store mystery meat burgers. Back of house also applies to the entertainers that appear at the arena or the Wolf Den or the cabaret. They would be delivered in that underground garage backstage. Note all the signatures on the walls of the folks that have appeared here, and into the green room where they would wait for showtime. This is where they relax before the concert. And when it's time, they would head for the stage. And you can listen, you can hear the roar of the crowd, the lights go out. It's time to hit the stage. Here we come. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Wolf Den, Mr. Rick Koster. It's hard not to experience a sort of secret thrill at just the sheer freedom to wander around this labyrinth. At the same time, I see that it'd be really easy to get lost in this place. So I could poke around hoping to find CEO Mitchell Edis's private office. Or I could, at this point, even try to find the parking lot where I parked my car. But maybe I should just sort of plan on being here for a really long time. I wonder if they need an arts writer.